Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map. So it's been a great day on Upland. We've got a lot to talk about today. Granada Hills is minting out nicely now. It's so nice to see it going down. Like, we're getting to a really good place as well. So we're still waiting on the news when they're going to lock the properties, but hopefully we've still got a couple of weeks, maybe even a month to get like the remaining properties off that unminted. So that'll be really cool to see. That's flying now as well. So happy that the vote went yes. There's so much to talk about. I believe this is really going to be beneficial for the game as well. To all the new viewers who are watching the video, click that subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. And then we've also got a Discord in the link description if you want to jump on and join that as well. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support. And let's get into the video. So a lot's happening. We've made 197,000 today as well. Got a little bit of earnings here. And it's just been a really good day. 6 properties got bought up in Granada Hills as well. So yeah, we're able to like buy more properties, grow, and like that demand now, like the votes kind of coming in, like the lock properties are coming in. The demand's gone up so much, like in the unminted, like especially like with different nodes in the game and the whole of Upland, like just different places, it's minting out nicely, which is so cool to see. I joined the game like 2 years ago. I was looking forward to actually being able to have an account one day, like Loyal Doyle, like Ben's account, like all these different players in the game. That's what was exciting and what hooked me. Like I could eventually become the same account, like like if I kind of grow, use strategy, like play this game, invest every single day, time, money, not financial advice, but yeah, I was hooked on the game, the markets and stuff like that. And that's like the core of the game is the markets. So like then there's no wonder like the player base is where it is now, because like if we're just focusing on racing and totems and all this stuff but the core's broken, like what's the point? So now it's really cool to actually see these markets will like bring in so many more players. Like if I watch someone not make any money and just like invest in like building a node, I probably wouldn't have like joined Upland. Let's be honest, like I joined Upland, I seen like you could actually like add value, you could buy collections, you could sell those collections at a higher markup, whether that's in dollars or in UPEX, there was like strategy in the game. You could actually list a property and then at the right price it would sell. That price was over 100%. It wasn't like let's flip it for the like not flip it, but like let's sell at the lowest mark and then let's just kind of all underbid each other till we drop the floor like Tycoon. And it's just not like a positive mindset, I don't believe, for people to be in. Like I was surprised how many people was like voting no, to be honest, like with the game and the growth. And it's not like kind of like a fixed thing, like these locks are going to continue. We were sitting at about 300,000 on minted for like the whole year, just like with city release it went down and then a city release came out, down city release, like now you're releasing like a 10,000 property city release, which is amazing because you're not damaging that supply anymore, but you've got 300,000 still. It's so hard to get down. So this vote's created more demand and scarcity straight away, like so players are actually buying right now. Like the minting's going, like the unminted's going down so fast. It's so cool to see. And then like all these secondary market sales coming in as well. So just imagine what it'll be like in 2-3 months time, going into quarter 1 with the markets actually growing again. Like players on YouTube, players what come into this game like can see other players like like myself, other YouTubers, broadcasters in the game, and like they see if they're making money or if they're making sales and stuff like that. So if you see someone like when I joined, like you're instantly hooked and you want to build and drive and build that like amazing economy and be a tycoon in virtual property and stuff like that. But without that, like everything else just collapses. Like it's a property trading game, like it's a virtual trading game, and it's the best one out there. Like how you can actually like invest with dollars, and then you can actually grow your account in your portfolio, build a business. Like players what have worked hard, like put lots and lots of hours into this, they deserve to like make money. They deserve to grow. They deserve to make the choice to what they're gonna do. It's like imagine being on eBay and just like you didn't sell anything, like no wonder there's no mass there. That's the kind of idea. So once this comes in, I don't mind if it's artificially, I don't mind if it's through demand, the outcome's exactly the same. We'll be at 100,000 unminted roughly, once these lock properties come in, depending on how much like demand there is. With this going up, like more players are minting now, so this could speed up depending on when Upland release, like kind of the timeline to everything. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this, like the growth and like kind of the ways you can flip properties again and like all that kind of exciting. like the play, you know, like you could actually like grow. The better you was, the more you could grow in the game, without having to like kind of underbid each other, you know. So I'm really excited to see that part of the game come back as well. We don't have any plans to take any money out of the game. If I flip for more money, it's probably going to be like in UpX, and if I do for dollars, it'll be to buy Sparkler, or it'll be to buy more properties at better deals, you know. So like I can use the strategy again, I can actually grow. And yeah, we've got properties all over the globe, and compared to like 2 years ago, like nothing's selling. So it's nice to actually see six coming today, and like everything we've been speaking about is gonna start coming in. And like just watch this space; it's gonna be really exciting to see. You know, like you shouldn't. I love the nodes. I love everything what's growing. Like players are growing, but if that's just the focus, like everything else is just never gonna grow. Like you can't keep like 300,000 unminted whether you add more utility. Like you can't lower the prices either. You know, it's like it's a very tricky one. Like there's not an amazing answer, but this is the best one I believe out there. Upland's done an amazing job as well. One way to drive demand to properties, and like players can actually start making money now as well. If big players are making money in Upland, small players can make money in Upland, you know, and then they've got more kind of incentive to want to like invest into property to grow that portfolio because they can return more money in the future. So if it's positive and players are actually returning, that just ripple effects through the whole of YouTube, through the whole of these social media platforms, and players jump on in the thousands of thousands come into this amazing game and just like grow. You know, this is what I'm really excited to see. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that forever, but the unminted's going amazing. If we go over to properties over here, 309,523 left in the whole of Upland. We'll go over to Los Angeles. You can see here there's 107,000 non-FSA and 117,000 unminted altogether. And then we'll go check Granada Hills out as well. If anyone's wanting to see any like neighborhoods or anything like that in Upland, if you want to see the live kind of how many properties there are to mint, you just go into this and do this process and then go to Granada Hills, or you go to your other node, whichever one you are. And you can see now there's only 396 properties left in Granada Hills non-FSA. What we don't really mind about is the FSA properties, because they're not going to get locked. So new players can still come into Granada Hills and buy properties, which is awesome to see. All we need to do is mint this out as well, so we will mint out a few properties in this video as well. So yeah, going to be exciting to see that. And then we'll also just continue to grow it as much as possible until the lock comes in, and hopefully we can get it fully minted out. So yeah, I'm excited, honestly. When I first started this game, the community is awesome. Like kind of that reaction in the community when players was like flipping properties, making money, you know, it was just like exciting to see. Like think about all the assets when there's like more players in the game, like more assets are getting sold, everything goes up, UCG goes up, like the whole like a rising tide lifts all the boats, you know. It's like this is going to be beneficial for everyone. And then if Upland really gets some utility into like the vehicles, you know, everything what's going on with Q1 Q2 looks promising as well. So this could be like the really the difference as well. We've probably put in about $1,000 for the last 5 months now on YouTube, and we're documenting the process to see how big we can get like the account, which is amazing to see. And I want to like look back at it and like kind of see the growth. I think we filmed the first video when was at I think like 50,000 or 100,000 UpX or in like net worth, which is cool. So we can like look back over time, and I don't plan to stop investing into Upland. I plan to carry on. I plan to like buy off the secondary markets. I plan to grow the account. If there's a reason to buy the properties because in the future they're going to appreciate in value, then I'm like more in. Like I was really bullish with Upland, but not everyone's gonna be wanting to invest over the last year because there's not been any like promise or like any kind of like view of a return, you know. So I was doing it because I love Upland and I see the future and the potential, but a lot of players haven't seen sales and other stuff like that, you know. They've just seen the floors get dropped, like, and then like everyone's just outbidding each other to get to the lowest kind of price that their property sells, and that's not a market you want to be in. Like it's just not. So this is going to be really positive. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens as well, and just players will make money, you know. If a new player comes in and they can sell the property, like they're hooked. Like not this thing about like buy like 5 properties in LA. Like the last place you want to buy is in LA if you was actually a new player. Like that's bad advice, you know. New players coming into the game need to flip properties because the yield's not going to make anything. I started like dibbling with LA after Detroit, because in Detroit it was a lot cheaper to buy properties, and I could flip properties in Detroit, and then I had enough UPEX to come over to LA, so I could use LA as well as my monthly yield to kind of grow. But I wouldn't recommend it like straight coming into the game to jump into LA, especially where the market's been for the last year. It's just been like nothing's selling, so that player is just going to get such a bad kind of impression. The economy's bad, so then like everything else is bad, like racing's bad, everything. Once you actually give them sales, and like they make sales, or see other players making sales, it's like then like their friends are coming into the game, they're like going to advertise Upland. Like the amount of players what are going to come into this because of just this change with this one vote, I believe is going to be massive. And we'll just see this as well, like call me on it, like you know what I mean. I put everything on this. Like I plan to invest probably about what, another $9,000 or something into like the roadmap next year as well. So if you think about it, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I really believe in this, but if it's not gonna be like positive or beneficial in the future, it's not financial advice, but like why would you continue to like invest? And you need players to invest, you need players to buy properties, you need, like, it's exciting. That's why the exciting part should come back with all this, and that's what I really want to see. Like Granada Hills is amazing, but imagine everyone's property is just going to go up in price. Like everyone's going to be able to make money. The players what have actually invested for the last 2 years into Granada Hills, like the last 18 months, sorry, is like they deserve to get a return. We're growing the node nicely, and we're going to keep buying up the floor and stuff like that. We've nearly got it minted out. There's a lot of properties here, a lot of players are actually buying up the secondaries. So we're going to continue to grow this and have some good times. Like the community is amazing in Granada Hills, they're doing an amazing job to mint this out, so this is going to be really good fun. I've got Elslack helping me out now on the Discord as well, so now he's an administrator as well, so we can actually get like a lot more stuff on as well. And then if there's returns, there's more kind of room to bring more people on to make the production better. Once the money starts flowing Upland, like everything gets better and bigger. So yeah, then you get the big streamers doing the content, like then you get like everything. Why would someone on Twitch live stream it when they're not making money? There's nothing to catch viewers on the video. Like right now we do it because we love Granada Hills, and we love the node and everything like that, but realistically it's not gonna bring in new players. If I go over to X, I'll show you what I mean. Like we do, like, I don't want to blow my trumpet, but we do quite good with like the views and everything like that, and the retention on the videos, so we're pushing between like 130 and 260 views, and then everything with the vote is just pushed up continuously. Unique viewers 4,444 in the last month just coming from this, so this is going up nicely. This isn't each video, this is how many views each day as well, so the peaks will be like the 24 hours, I believe. So I'm still learning all this, but just seeing how many new players are coming in, or new viewers on YouTube are watching the content, just shows the interest for like the Upland game is like growing as well. So this is really cool to see. Like 390 players basically in one day came in to view like Upland content on the channel. So and they're all new, and this isn't all the new viewers, like the new videos. This is like every video on the channel, and every video on the channel is Upland. So yeah, it's really interesting to see where this goes, and when prices start going up and people make money, that attracts new players, because new players want to join something where you can actually do what it says it does. Like it's a proper virtual trading game. If you can't trade, or if no one wants to buy for a higher price, if there's no reason to buy for a higher price, because like right now everyone's like, if I vote no, I'm not like going to continue and stuff like that, but like then everyone else just continues to grow. Like you need to spend money to make money, and then you can do it with UPEX as well. But I strongly believe this is beneficial for everyone in the game. Like we don't plan to like take any money out for years and years and years to come. So yeah, it's interesting, and this is what I've posted here. So Abdullah right now has got 3,826 properties in LA. Our plans to actually hit this as well, so I need a target. Granada Hills is coming up to 2 years old nearly as well, so now we've nearly, I keep saying if we do, because like this lock, it just all depends when this lock comes in, but yeah, hopefully we can get it fully minted out. So jump on, mint some Granada Hills properties if you're watching the video, really do appreciate you. And then yeah, the only way it's going up, baby, so jump onto it. Abdullah here, 3,826 properties. I'm down here at 918 right now, so we plan to like grow this over the next couple of years to we can get probably what 4,000, 4,500 by the point, because everyone else is still going to continue to grow, unless they sell obviously off as well. So yeah, hopefully we can hit like 4,000, 4,500 properties over the next couple of years as well. And the good thing about this, Granada Hills is in LA as well, so I can continue to support Granada Hills. I can continue to buy off the secondary, so it all ties together with Granada Hills and the future plans for that as well. So yeah, this will be really cool and interesting as well. It gives me like a target like to grow and like kind of get to. And like yeah, properties might be more expensive, but you can sell the properties for more as well. So like it's kind of amazing. We've got some money, 197,000 UPEX as well. We'll just collect this over here, and then I'll go over to UPX land. We'll go to property search, and then we'll go over to Los Angeles, and then Granada Hills, and then I'm just going to go mint some more properties as well, support the node, and then we'll go to unminted. And down here you can see this property is not available to mint. So these are a few down here, but I'm not going to touch these because like I want other players to be able to get. I don't want to just buy up the floor so it's more expensive for everyone else. So I'll go down here. I'm looking at around, well, we'll go for this one. I'm just looking for, yeah, we'll get this one here, collect that earnings, and then we'll go over to it now. So click that, it'll go, there we go. And then I'm continued just to mint it as much as possible. Hopefully we've still got a few, well, I've got some blues over there. Hopefully we've still got a few weeks to mint it out as well. So yeah, this will be really cool. I think we can do it as well. We're so close, so close. Let's go over here. We'll get some of these properties as well. This one, 22,000. And then hopefully I can pick up, what, about 8 or 9 properties. Should have turned this off, but I'm really just excited to see what's going to happen over the next couple of months as well. Like this is kind of been like over a year in the making. This is like Christmas has come early. This is going to be so interesting as well, because yeah, like why don't people want to be able to have like strong markets? Why are we happy with the markets right now? It's like, no, like I know there needs to be more utility and more drive and demand and stuff like that, but this is what causes it. This is a snowball effect, and then like more money's coming in, Upland can develop more stuff. It's a big ripple effect. So yeah, like this is gonna be, I know I keep going on, but I'm just like, how long can you go on filming content about like the node when it's already minted out? You know, what was we gonna film like after December? You know, there wasn't really much happening. The markets wasn't really doing much. We wasn't flipping properties, you know. It's like there's not really anything else. Like without the properties, nothing else does well in the game. Like no one would play the racing if it wasn't for the properties. Yeah, like when the kind of the user base is going down, you know, you need to implement something, and I believe this is really something positive. So I'm behind Upland for doing this, you know, completely. And I believe in a few months' time, like the people that voted no, will be able to see like the benefits and stuff like that. Really, hopefully, everything does come true for everyone, and then yeah, like it's just a win-win-win for us all. Let's go into this one, and then I think I've got one more I can mint, and then that's pretty much, or maybe 2 more. We'll get this one as well. 34, and then I might be able to afford one on the secondary. So we've got that one, and then how much does that leave us with? 14,000. So we'll get one more off the secondary as well. Property search, we'll go back to the top, unminted for UPEX, and then search that. Markup, so right now there's one at 106%, so we'll pick that one up, and then we'll add that one to the portfolio as well. I really want to get to like 2,500-3,000 properties in Granada Hills as well. So yeah, that'll be like a massive chunk of my like kind of 4,500 for the whole of LA, and then we'll become the #1 property owner as well. Really want to hit that 1,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. So hopefully we can do that. So click that subscribe button. Really going to try and push up this content and stuff. And yeah, once properties start making money, more viewers come in as well. So we're so close to getting AdSense, so we can actually think about in the future, if like there's 1,000 people watching each upload of these content, like this videos, you could like invest that money from the AdSense back into Upland, as well as like, I'm really happy to keep growing the account and keep buying off the secondary market. Like once Upland's actually doing this kind of stuff and actually focusing on the secondary market instead of all this kind of nonsense, it's really, really positive to me. Like how these markets can go, and just, yeah, the community is amazing, but like it's a proper virtual trading game, and the fact that you can sell for dollars, and then in the future maybe like other cryptocurrencies, should be where the appeal and the draw is, and that's where it's kind of like going back to as well. And just watch, this is going to be really, really interesting. So let's go over to profits here just to see how much monthly yield now. So 456,422. So that's cool. We're going to push this up to, well, we'll get the 15.19% on the 1st of December. So what we'll do is get that up to like 480 through that. Hopefully around about that, because we're at 14.7 right now, and then we'll push it up again to like what, 510, 520, something like that. And then we need to purchase, if we go over here, 12,000 sparkler as well. So yeah, that'll be really cool. Been speaking obviously to Charles FR as well about the new assets and stuff like that as well. So yeah, gonna sort that out as well. Had a massive tantrum with UCG as well. So yeah, been like quite just not myself, you know, with everything. It's just been like a long few weeks. Yeah, apologise to him about everything, what's going on with that as well. So yeah, gonna jump back onto the assets and try and continue that as well. And now with a breath of fresh air, it's kind of interesting, you know, there's a lot of potential going forward. And if Upland sort these markets out, there's like, it's exciting to jump on and play again, and like, you know, that excitement for the game. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited to see what happens with this. Yeah, we've pretty much minted our properties. We're up at 19,106,000 as well, so hopefully we can push this up to about 19.3 by the end of the month, and then we should be able to buy it up to 20 million as well. Well, if we hit like 106 today, was that like 19 million and like something like 40,000 or something like that. So in the last 24 hours we've jumped up, so this could be up at like 20 million by itself if these secondary markets continue to grow. So yeah, it's really, really interesting what will happen in the game as well. Like everybody wants this to do well and grow, and more players coming as well. So yeah, let Upland cook and let them like grow this as well. Like trust me, this is like the best way to grow the game. Like it's so positive, and like this is going to be what brings more players into Upland, you know. Not doing the same thing we've been doing for the last year. It's just not going anywhere. So let's do something dramatic. Let's like kick all these unminted properties, and let's get our game back. Let's make our secondary market great again. So thank you so much for the support. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Metaverse Melon. Peace.